BISN with live game coverage.
Edge is set. They do set the edge, and he's going to be taken down for a loss.
On your computer or mobile device, anywhere in the world. Expert play-by-play by Steve McDonald.
He's in for the touchdown.
Intriguing color analyst Alan Cummings.
South weathered that storm in the first minute, and now.
Are you ready? Sit back and enjoy the game, brought to you by the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, coming at you live at the old man Storey Gym here in Cheyenne, Wyoming, as your Cheyenne South High Bison finish out their Crosstown Rivalry week as they host Cheyenne East High School here at the old Storey Gym, the old facility here. Cheyenne East comes in here overall tonight 13-1, 1-0 in the Southeast quadrant. South 5-6 overall. I'm sorry, this is the girls, by the way, 5-6 overall. 0-1 in the Southeast Conference. And then your boys, East boys, number 2 ranked in the state, 11-1 overall, 1-0 in the quadrant. South boys 2-9, 0-1 overall in the quadrant. As we now have quadrant play, South is in the Southeast, which holds Central, East, and Laramie, as well as Cheyenne South. There's 4 quadrants in Class 4A this year. We got the Northeast, the Southeast, the Northwest, and the Southwest quadrants. And that's how it'll be this year, 16 schools overall. So we're going to go ahead and talk about a little of the girls' action as the girls will tip it off here. There's about 5:16 left in this JV game. Then there'll be about a 10-minute intermission in between games, and then we'll start the girls' game. So we're about 30 minutes away. So thanks for joining us on the S&J Signs Pregame Show. So looking at the Cheyenne East Lady Thunderbirds, they are second in scoring overall, averaging 61 points a game. Second in field goal percentage as they shoot about 40% from the field. They're second in rebounding as they average 35 rebounds a game. 8th in defense at 45 points allowed per game. But they also, the opponents that they face, average about 17, 18 turnovers against Cheyenne East. Your South Lady Bison are 8th in scoring, 48.3 points a game. They're 6th in field goal percentage, shooting about 37%. 4th in rebounding, 33 rebounds a game. They're 12th in defense as they give up just under 50 points allowed a game, 49.9. They force 17 turnovers per game, but South averages 20.6 turnovers per game. They lost to Cheyenne Central, and that was, a lot of that damage they did against Cheyenne Central on Wednesday was self-inflicted. I don't want to take anything away from what the Lady Indians did. They're the number 1 defense in the state for a reason, but a lot of it was self-inflicted, and hopefully they covered that yesterday in practice and talked about it today in pre-games as they get ready to take on the Lady Thunderbirds. Tall task, 13-1, and they've got the Rock Springs transfer in Buell, who's their leading scorer, averaging 16.8 points a game. Overall field goal percentage of 40%. She shoots 35% from behind the arc, 45% from within. 88% from the free throw line. She averages 5 rebounds a game. Then you got Blaney, who averages 5.5 rebounds a game, and she is at 9 points per game. And then McEwen at 5 points per game, averaging 5 rebounds a game. A lot of Lady Thunderbirds with a lot of averages. So we're going to take your first time out here on the S&J Signs Pregame Show. Come back and talk a little Lady Bison stats, and then we'll also cover your boys' action live on 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
Car insurance is critical. That's why American National provides clients with reliable, consistent service. Robert Martinez has first-hand knowledge of the concerns collector car and truck owners face, and American National has created a policy with the coverage and enhancements you need to protect your valuable investment. Call Robert Martinez with American National Insurance at 307-514-5003 or visit his office at 2005 Central Avenue in Cheyenne.
Welcome to the historic Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins. Located in scenic Thermopolis, Wyoming, it is within walking distance access to the Hot Springs State Park, as well as world-class fishing, motorcycling, golfing, rodeo grounds, and downtown shopping and restaurants. A Wyoming family-owned and operated motel for travelers, offers seasonal rates for nightly, weekly, and monthly rentals. Senior, military, and government discounts are also available. Stay at the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins on your next visit to Thermopolis, Wyoming. Make your reservation by calling 307-421-7520 and tell them 1112 BISN sent you.
Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all the pieces? Pena Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis, offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Pena Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business and effectively serve your customers. Set up your free consultation now by calling 307-369-2708. Pena Business Services, solving your bookkeeping puzzle one piece at a time.
I've definitely learned how to solve problems a lot easier, and I'm able to how to be more independent rather than being the one standing in the corner not talking to anybody. I definitely learned how to step out of my comfort zone.
You're going to want to use it just because if you want to have better grades and or go to college and know what to do when you're there, instead of just going in blind, it's a lot helpful, and it gives you a lot more information to use while you're there. You meet new people, you build great relationships, you have the same teacher every single year, so you have a foundation, somebody to talk to, somebody to be there for you, general help in all your classes, and information that you can move on with for the rest of your life.
Get more of your surroundings to college and just help you out and set you up for success.
AVID is Advancement via Individual Determination, and it's a program designed to help kids be prepared for college. In AVID, we focus a lot on organization, so we do a lot of the one binders with the divided sections. We take focus notes and we go through our notes and ask questions and write summaries. It can also look like doing philosophical chairs and Socratic seminars.
So some of the other things we do in AVID are to build habits to be successful outside of high school. So once you graduate, what are some things that are going to help you be successful once you're in post-secondary education, as in college or technical school?
And then another strategy that we utilize within the AVID program is figuring out the college aspect or the post-graduation aspect. Are you going to a technical school? Are you going to join the military? Are you headed to college? And if you are headed in any of those directions, how can we help you get there? With the college aspect, we take you on college visits. So all in all, we're looking to help you be successful not only here and your classes, but also where you're going once you leave the walls of South High.
AVID is a curriculum that helps you get ready with writing and reading and inquiry, collaboration, and organization. So in 7th grade, students will learn how to be organized, and they will learn how to take Cornell notes, a system of notes they can study from. And in 8th grade, students learn a lot about how to prepare themselves for the ACT test and how to do better writing. It helps all students to prepare themselves for the next level of their education, and it teaches them strategies for moving themselves to the next level and being more successful at all the things that school is about.
If any of this sounds interesting to you, we encourage you to join AVID today.
Just do it!
AVID!
All right, back here live, Storey Gymnasium. Steve McDonald, Alan Cummings.
Steve who?
Steve McDonald and Alan Cummings.
It's about time Steve decided to join.
11-12 BISN. S&J Signs Pregame Show is tonight. We have Crosstown Rivalry Part 2 in the first part of the season as the South teams will take on the Crosstown East High Thunderbirds here at Storey Gym. And Al's got you into the pregame here a little bit tonight. And
well, you know, we talked a little bit about the East Lady Thunderbirds. Now we're going to talk about your Lady Bison. Lady Bison obviously being paced. Now, these are the stats before Wednesday's games, by the way. Lady Bison, you know, they're being paced by Callista Martinez at 13.6 points per game. She was shut down against Central. She didn't really shoot the ball much. Van Tassel's the second leading scorer at 13 points a game, just under 13 at 12.9. Those two players there were kind of shut down. Van Tassel got a lot of her points from the free throw line. She struggled up at the rim, finishing at the rim. So,
and I believe Callista got into double figures, didn't she? She was close to her average. Just she wasn't as dominating as we had seen her the previous weekend at the Taco John's Invite. Exactly,
and you know, and we had talked about this against the Lady Indians, Steve. And we don't want to take anything away from the Central Lady Indians. They're #1 defense in the Class 4A for a reason. But a lot of it was self-inflicted. Self-inflicted wounds for the Lady Bison, you know, turnovers. The same mistakes that we've seen in the past came back to haunt them in that game against Central.
So when we look at the game tonight, East, of course, they are second in the state in scoring average at 61-3 game. South almost last in defense, and so that might present a problem for the Lady Bison.
You know, that could be a problem. And it's not that – it's the type of game they play. You know, they're trying to push the pace. Well, sometimes they get themselves caught out of position because of doing that. So that could be a big concern for the Lady Bison. If you look at it, East shoots 30% from behind the arc, but they always seem to shoot behind the arc really good against South.
Yeah.
They always have, so.
Well, the other contrasting thing is, you know, on Wednesday night, the South Lady Bison had to go against the #1 defense in the state, and tonight, a little bit of drop-off. East is 8th in defense in the state. They give up over 45 points a game. So, Alan, what do you see the opportunity for South to do offensively tonight?
Well, you know, here's the thing about that ranking in defense. They're 8th in defense, but I think East has actually played tougher opponents than what the Lady Indians have played on. Central fans, if there's any Central fans that are listening, I'm not bashing Central, okay? All I'm saying is the Lady Thunderbirds have played tougher competition than the Lady Indians, and so that 8th place, that 8th ranking in defense to 1st ranking in defense could be kind of an illusion right now. But you know what? Central did show they're pretty dang good on defense when we played them. But I think this bodes well better for South, playing a team that has a little bit of chink in their armor. So.
Yeah. So hopefully South's offense can get untracked early, and they're going to have to lock this East team down again. Alan probably told you they're led by Kai Buell. She is just everything on the basketball floor. I believe she was one of the best players in the state of Wyoming when she was a freshman. What is she now, Al? A sophomore?
She's a junior, actually.
Actually, she's a junior.
Yeah, and she was just as solid at Rock Springs as a sophomore and a freshman as she is with East right now as a junior. So I think, you know, honestly, I think she's better with East because East has more talent around her, you know, so she's not having to do it all.
So JV action here, girls. Just starting to wrap up. We will get a little bit of a late start tonight, but we do have doubleheader action. We'll have the girls and the boys team. Let's take a quick time out here on S&J Signs Pregame Show. When we come back, we're going to jump ahead, look a little bit at the boys game because we're not going to have a lot of time for pregame between the games. So when we come back on 11-12 BISN, we'll take a look at the boys game and some other interesting things that are going on around the state tonight here on 11-12 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
That's why American National provides clients with reliable, consistent service. Robert Martinez has first-hand knowledge of the concerns collector car and truck owners face, and American National has created a policy with the coverage and enhancements you need to protect your valuable investment. Call Robert Martinez with American National Insurance at 307-514-5003 or visit his office at 2005 Central Avenue in Cheyenne.
Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all the pieces? Pena Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis, offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Pena Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business and effectively serve your customers. Set up your free consultation now by calling 307-369-2708. Pena Business Services, solving your bookkeeping puzzle one piece at a time.
More than 7.7 million American teenagers participate in high school sports every year, including about 19,000 here in Wyoming. They're all learning essential life lessons, like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline. Skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Pena Business Services, providing bookkeeping, payroll, tax, and notary services since 2007. At Pena Business Services, they help small to medium-sized companies and nonprofits for all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. They also help individuals with their tax preparations, helping manage your day-to-day accounting with services provided on a schedule that fits your budget. Their goal is providing business owners like you peace of mind on your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax concerns so you can focus on your business. Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all of the pieces? Give Pena Business Services a call at 307-369-2708 to set up a free consultation.
Back here live, Storey Gymnasium, Steve and Al, your dynamic duo.
Dynamic.
On 1112 BISN as we await the start of our doubleheader action. You're listening to the S&J Signs Pregame Show. About a minute left in the girls' JV game. South's actually trying to hang in this thing. They've closed it to 6. They were down by 12, I believe, not too long ago. So these girls hanging right in here in this JV game. And at the conclusion of this, of course, we'll have doubleheader action with the girls at 5:30 and the boys at 7. And now we've done a pretty good job of laying out the girls' game. Let's jump ahead and talk a little bit about the boys' game tonight in a game that East 11-1 overall, South 2-9. This one could go one of two ways, in my opinion. South has a chance to maybe keep this thing within reach, or it could get out of hand on them.
You know, for all the Bison fans out there, we're going to be real about this one. East is a very experienced team coming into this season. Not just this game, but this season. South is a very inexperienced team. Okay, and here let's talk about experience. South has 2 players on their varsity roster that played varsity minutes last year, consistent varsity minutes, and Caleb Phillips and Cameron Bird. East has like
six or seven guys as freshmen.
Yeah, and most of them were starters.
Yeah, and
their 11-1 record right now is very indicative of how experienced this team is, and they're very good they are.
Right.
You know, they're 11-1, 1-0 over. They beat Laramie 70-41 Wednesday night.
Wow.
They're number 1 in scoring in Class 4A. 72 points a game is what they score, but they're 9th in defense, giving up 56, which, could that be because they've been blowing out teams and they put their second, third teamers in? It's really hard to say, Steve.
Well, when you focus on East, you focus on the trio of Eric Oliver and then the McCord twins, and they're all scoring in double figures. Eric Oliver's almost leading the 4A conference. He's scoring at about 21 points a game, and he's also bringing down about 9 rebounds a game as well. So he does it all. He's also, as I look today at Wild Preps, he's like the 4th or 5th leading assist getter in the state as well. So he does it all. He scores, he rebounds, he dishes off. He's going to be tough to stop. And then the McCord twins, Xavier and Eric Oliver, and then the McCord twins. They're averaging double figures, both about 11 a game. And then you got much more averaging in double figures as well. Chance Allmiller, almost a double figure. So East can score it from anywhere on the floor. Anybody who has the ball in their hands can score at any time, and that's going to present some big-time troubles for the South defense.
That really can, especially a South defense that is ranked 14th in points allowed, 14th out of 16 teams. They're giving up 66 points per game. This was before Central's game Wednesday night. So it's just that lack of playing together often, the lack of varsity experience. So they're not talking like they should be. They don't talk on defense as often as you could. And I'm going to say this on defense, but on offense, they don't pass the ball either. Right. You know, there's wide open players that are being looked at by certain players on this team, and they would rather try to split a double or triple team rather than pass it to a wide open player, thus either missing a shot or causing a turnover. And Coach Bailey's trying to get that under control, and he's gotten it pretty good. It's maybe 3 out of 4 quarters they're playing good team basketball on the offensive side, but they have that one quarter where, and I'm going to say it, the selfishness of these players come out. And is it selfishness or is it lack of experience, Steve?
Well, and I agree with you. I think it's a little bit of both, but the problem with that is tonight, if they don't share the ball, if they come down and one and done on possessions, East is going to get out and run on these misses, and they're just going to score at will. So South has got to pass the ball around. They've got to eat up. That's the only way you get a team averaging 72 points a game. You've got to spend some time in your offensive end. If you're just crossing the line and running to the three-point and taking a shot and adding 5-second possession after 5-second possession, that's when East is going to get out, and they can score 80 or 90 on you if you do that. So I think South needs to key on moving the ball in the offensive zone, and that's when they've been successful, number one, and number two, that's how they're going to be successful in slowing down East.
Exactly, and it comes down to senior leadership, and right now the only senior on this team that has the leadership is Caleb Phillips. If Caleb Phillips can insert his leadership roles onto this team, and you know, when he gets the offense moving around, that's when the offense works better. And it's when they get into that cross the half point line and just shoot. You know, that's when it all just falls apart for the South boys.
Yeah, so I think, and again, we've heard some rumblings from the South camp that's going to be kind of maybe a little bit of a point of emphasis in this game, is to get a couple 3 passes, to get the ball into some different people's hands and go from there. So, again, I think if they do that, that's going to be key for them tonight. If they don't, this thing could get out of hand if we don't share the ball. And
that's exactly it. Share the ball, but then let your playmakers try to make plays within the frame of the offense. You know, if you try to make plays within the frame of the offense, this offense really isn't bad. I mean, we saw it against the Lions. They lost by 20 against the Lions, but that was the first time that their offense really did look that good. Then against Riverton, when they beat Riverton, you know, they moved the ball. And what I mean by looking good is you had the whole score sheet of players that actually had 1 point, at least 1 point. That's moving the ball. And without that type of offense, and that's one thing that they've got to get into, team basketball, not individual, team basketball. Individuals can control the game as long as it's done within the team or, you know, the team goals.
Yeah, and some of the guys need to realize that you get yourself better looks if you move the ball around. If you just come up, run across. I mean, teams are looking for Caleb Phillips. Teams are looking for Cameron Bird. They're looking to shut them down.
Exactly.
So when those guys come across the court with the ball in their hands, the defensive coach is going to be sending 2 guys at him all the time. Now, if we get some passes and get some moving, those guys could get themselves some better open looks, and I think that would help their games as well.
It would totally help their games, and that's the whole thing, though, is it now, and you know, I don't care who I'm making mad right now because this is our station, right? But does it come to a point of where you've got to put your selfish goals, your individual selfish goals away and concentrate on the team goals, or is it you have that much lack of faith in your team that you feel you have to do more than what's being required?
Yeah.
Now, this is boys basketball. This is probably one of the first few times we've ever had to talk. We've never talked about this with the girls this year because the girls play good team basketball. The boys, though, they've taken a big step back, Steve, and Coach Bailey he's stressing the team, and he's getting better. You know, and it's not Coach Bailey. It's these kids trying to do too much, and Coach Bailey he's honestly done a great job reeling those those egos in. And so, like I said, 3 out of the 4 quarters, they play really good team basketball. Once Coach Bailey can get them playing 4 quarters of good team basketball, then this team will actually have real growth.
I think you made a great point about the trust issue. You know, it is a point where they need to be able to trust everybody on the floor at the same time. And so maybe it's just a little bit of pressing by a couple guys or a couple 3 guys who think that they really need to carry this team on their shoulders. But again, let's share the ball and see how they come out tonight. So a lot more to talk about in that regard. You're listening to the S&J Signs Pregame Show. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we're going to have tonight's starting lineups. Allen's Stampede, his keys to victory, and high school basketball here on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Thermopolis offers free high-speed internet, air conditioning, cable TV, and rustic cabins and large motel rooms to fit you and your family's needs. Located within walking distance of the Hot Springs State Park, downtown shopping and restaurants, why would you want to stay anywhere else for your next trip to Thermopolis? Wyoming owned and operated, the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins will make you feel like home during your stay. Make your reservation now by calling 307-421-7520. The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins in Thermopolis. A lot of Wyoming at a very competitive price.
It's much more affordable than you realize to protect your family with the Robert Martinez Agency. Having life insurance will protect you and your loved ones and help ensure the future. As a trusted advisor, Robert Martinez will guide you through the wide range of life insurance plans and their fantastic benefits to find an affordable plan with the right coverages. Working to guide and secure your future. Robert Martinez Agency, 20th and Central in downtown Cheyenne. Call for a no-obligation consultation and quote at 307-514-5003.
Pena Business Services, providing bookkeeping, payroll, tax, and notary services since 2007. At Pena Business Services, they help small to medium-sized companies and nonprofits for all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. They also help individuals with their tax preparations, helping manage your day-to-day accounting with services provided on a schedule that fits your budget. Their goal is providing business owners like you peace of mind on your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax concerns so you can focus on your business. Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all of the pieces? Give Pena Business Services a call at 307-369-2708 to set up a free consultation.
This broadcast is being brought to you by the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Here we go.
Back here live, Storey Gymnasium, and we are inching in on tap time of the Lady Bison versus the East Lady Thunderbirds here on 1112 BISN. Conference season has opened. South 0-1 in conference play. East 1-0 after a win Wednesday night against the Laramie Lady Plainsmen. And we've got a lot to cover here as we get close to the opening tap. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First for the East Lady Thunderbirds, they'll come out like this. A senior, 5'4", number 3, Sydney Miller. Miller averaging 7.8 points per game. Madison Blaney will start. She's a 5'10" junior. She wears number 11, and she averages 9.3 points per game. The star for the Lady Thunderbirds, Kai Buell, she's a junior, 5'6". She wears number 13, and she averages 16.8 points a game. Abby Erickson. Abby is a senior. She's 5'8". She wears number 31, averages 5.3 points a game. And finally, Kaylee McEwen will get the start tonight for the Lady Thunderbirds. She's 6 feet tall. She is a senior. She wears number 54. So East again balanced. A lot of scoring coming from Buell and from Miller and from Blaney, and we'll see how the South girls can handle that offense tonight.
You know, I think the one thing they got to South Lady Bison have to do is they have to play within their offense. Don't try to match up with what what East is doing. I'm talking in terms of individual play. Run your offense. Don't let them dictate the pace, Steve. Dictate the pace with your offense. When South's offense gets rolling and they play visual basketball, and when, you know what I mean by visual basketball, you know, those blind passes have got to go. They've got to go. They can't do them tonight because East will make you pay. But you play good, solid basketball, they have a chance, because obviously McEwen's not doing what normally she does. And, you know, with Riley Van Tassel, she's developing every game as a solid post player. So,
well, the other night, South ran that great 2-3 zone. They did a great job of getting in passing lanes, so hopefully we can see more of that tonight. Let's turn it over and look at the starting lineup for your South High Lady Bison. They'll come out like this. A sophomore, and this is going to be a case you hear quite often, a sophomore, 5'9", Callista Martinez. Callista averaging 13.6 points per game. Autumn Shrove, she's also a sophomore. She's 5 feet 6 inches tall. She wears number 10, and Shrove averages 3.5 points per game. Then there's Jaya Brown. Jaya, she is a sophomore as well, 5 feet 4 inches tall. You'll see her bringing the ball up the floor most of the night. She wears number 12, and Jaya averages 4.1 points per game. Felicia Senna, she's the senior leader on this team. She's a senior. She's 5'7". She wears number 21, and she averages 8.1 points per game. Didn't score much the other night. Hopefully she can get that rolling again for her. Finally, Riley Van Tassel, another sophomore. She's 5 feet 9 inches tall. Riley wears number 2. She averages 12.9 a game. So Van Tassel, Senna, Brown, Shrove, and Martinez will start. Liggett and Mirich will be off the bench pretty early in the game, you would assume.
Exactly. So I'm trying to get the South fans to wave at the camera.
There's the South High boys basketball team as they await their start. They will follow this one, and the good news, the other night, Cade Burns came back to the team, 6'5". He was dealing with some kind of nagging injuries. And, you know, he got in some foul trouble and stuff, but it was his first game back. Hopefully, if he plays a little more under control tonight, they'll be able to keep him around longer, and he can be more of a force in that game.
You know, I think it was, I'd say pent-up energy is what we like to call it, right? He'd missed, what, like 10 games?
Yeah.
So I can't say 10 games. We've only played 11. So 8 games, 7 games, you know, and so he had all that pent-up energy, and boy, was it pent up, because he picked up 3 fouls like in the first quarter and a half, and then picked up his 4th foul early in the 3rd quarter, and then fouled out once he got back in the 4th quarter. So
I tell you, we broke down the popcorn report the other night, and we were really excited about the flavorful. Hey, Corey, what's up, bro?
Corey's
Call a good one, bud.
Got a good crew here tonight.
Rock on, guys.
Corey, member of the
Corey
SWA.
Sigvartson.
Say hi.
He's a veteran official.
Huh? I hurt my heel. I know, dude.
He's got 3 games
it's
tomorrow,
bad,
too.
And it's bad. I know. Corey noticed I was limping, and for all your fans out there that are worried about my health, I hurt my heel reffing nonetheless, you know, officiating basketball, and I got 4 games to do tomorrow, and it's going to be a tough one.
We're not young and skinny like these guys, you know.
Exactly,
so
you know.
It takes a toll on us a little bit, so.
I'm going to point this at the South Lady Bison bench here. So if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you use the live chat feature. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're watching for, or if you're just watching to watch basketball. Show us some love. Subscribe to us. Hit the red subscribe button. Do the national anthem. I see my niece up there.
Please show respect to the play-by-play and color commentator guys. So we are awaiting the playing of the national anthem here. All righty. They're going to announce the starting lineups and get this thing going.
There we go.
The tap time was supposed to be 5:30. It is 6, so
here we go.
Thanks for joining us tonight. And Coach DeBryan, you get a good look at him there, Mom and Dad.
That Coach DeBryan sighting was brought to you by Grandma and Grandpa DeBryan.
Yeah,
living the life in Florida. So Cheyenne South is the home team tonight here at the Old Man.
The Old Man.
Make sure the ref didn't hear us.
Yeah, that guy.
we don't have old refs tonight.
These are younger guys.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with the two. I think I've seen the one on the far end.
The middle one
before.
refed. He refed a game last year here at Storey.
Did he?
Yeah, I remember him too. I think I critiqued him pretty well. I evaluated him. How was that?
You did, man.
I evaluated him.
I'm sure you did.
No. One thing that the officials don't realize is when we got these headphones on, we're not just broadcasters. We're evaluators.
That's right. You're giving them their evaluation. Hey, we're going to give you your evaluation after the game. You can see it on YouTube.
Okay. There you go, man.
Having a little fun with tonight's crew here. Boy, I can tell why they're starting McEwen. She is going to be a presence. Number 54, 6 feet tall.
So this is something they're doing the pregame video.
Oh, really?
So they've got some of the photos are at 1920 by 1080. Some of them aren't. Some of them are 1240 by 720. Like right now, that one's at 1920 by 1080 because it fills up the whole screen.
What are you even talking about?
Oh.
So you see South in their home white uniforms with gold numerals and black trim. Of course, East in their sky blue uniforms. They have white numerals and black and white trim.
Manny Pacquiao fights tomorrow night.
Corey, you got both?
I think he does. I think they do. We need Senna.
What's that?
Their head coach wasn't out there shaking the girls' hands.
Up Cuddy.
Hey, coach.
Here we go. The officials are taking their jackets off. The Lady Bison, the starters, are out there. Steve will take care of the points. I will take care of everything else. Rebounds, assists, blocks, deflections, turnovers, blah, blah, blah. The whole points of the game. Angelina Liggett.
I love my viewpoint here tonight.
Liggett starting, huh?
We're ready to go. Oh.
That threw me
McEwen
off.
and Liggett, McEwen and Van Tassel. Oh, you started Angelina. Okay, so Angelina Liggett.
He threw one out. He threw
his curveball.
Curveball.
Angelina. She's a junior, 5'6". Where's number 4?
You know what's great about the South team right here that's out there is all of them can score.
So Van Tassel wins at Sydney Miller. Cross court early on to Madison Blaney. Down low. Oh, McEwen. Wow. She scores right out of the bucket. That's why they started her. Now East with a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. They're going to get it across nicely to South, but then it's turned over. Sydney Miller. And she gets it taken away from her by Van Tassel. She can't get the bunny, but she gets another rebound to Callista Martinez. And McEwen, great position, was straight up. So, kind of a quick little pace to start the game here.
That was really quick.
Blaney with the ball. She's going to get ahead to Buell. Ooh, it looks like Buell might have
wide open.
Took a couple steps. McEwen, man, they cannot get her let her get the ball on that block like that.
Lady Thunderbirds like to use that press. They like to use that press.
So the ball is out of bounds, but South will keep it.
You always tell who Buell is because she likes to tuck her shorts up like that. Which is actually, they're not allowed to do even. She did that at Rock Springs, and they're going to let her do it here, even though we were told they're not supposed to.
So Jaya Brown to Callista. Wing, Liggett. Nice ball movement here by South, trying to get down low to Van Tassel. She's going to go. Oh, she just lost the handle. Here comes Buell. Ahead. Erickson. Oh, gets swatted, but a lot of body. I think Callista's going to pick up her first.
So the last time Kai Buell played Cheyenne South was when she was with Rock Springs, and we beat them. So she's probably, you know, of course she's got a whole different team around her here, but.
Erickson going to go to the line for 2.
54% from the charity stripe.
Oh, it gets the friendly old man roll.
Boy, did she. They need
the
to
old
check
man
these
was
rims.
kind.
So far, South with 1 turnover.
And she misses the second. But McEwen bet big for a rebound. And stolen away by Callista, then stolen back by Buell. Now Abby gets it poked away. Nice play by Felicia. Up to Callista. And she's going to be fouled on the floor, and I believe. Whoa! What happened there?
They're going to say there was a travel.
Okay. They're calling a travel before the foul.
Who traveled?
Now Buell splits the double team, and she's just going to take it herself in. Up and in 2 points, and South's going to have to get a timeout here as East jumps out to a quick 7-0 lead. I believe it'll be a 30-second timeout, so, wow. Not the start South had envisioned here.
No, but you know.
But it's early. They need to just settle down.
They need to settle down. That's what they say. I couldn't say it better, Steve. You need to slow the game down. They're running just a basic full-court trap defense. You know, I wouldn't say basic because East runs it really well, but slow it down, you know, and if your players are in the spots they should be, you can beat that trap pretty easily.
So 6:29 to go here in the first quarter. East jumps out to a quick 7-0 lead. And South will bring it into some backcourt pressure. Van Tassel has it, and they get it to Jaya. Across to Shrove.
Someone's got to center at least.
I was going to say, they get it across. Felicia down low to Van Tassel. Puts up her right hand in, and way to work the ball into Riley Van Tassel. Now Blaney with the ball. Blaney underneath, and I believe, we call that a shooting foul.
Brown.
Yeah, it is. Second team foul for South. Abby Erickson 1 for 2 her first time at the line. We'll see what she gets done here. First one's good. 2 for 3 on the night.
Now, East's fast-paced offense has led to a lot of 2-on-1, 3-on-1 situations, which made it easy baskets.
She misses the second one. Callista rebounds and just gets it poked out of her hand. There's a missed layup there. Oh, it's a push on Buell. Yep. You bet. Oh. That was on 13, wasn't it?
I don't know how they're letting her tuck her shorts up like that, man. I'm sorry. That's gonna.
You just get bothered by.
I just get bothered by the littlest things. and she's got her shorts tucked up too. She's got her shorts rolled and she's tucking them in.
Oh, now she's rolled them out backwards.
Yeah, she's got her shorts rolled backwards.
So South will bring it in. Jaya Brown will bring it up into the offensive end. 8-2 East with the lead. Oh, Jaya went right around Buell.
2 shots.
And there's going to be a blocking foul on Abby Erickson.
That was a great job by Jaya Brown to get to maneuver her body out of the way to cause that blocking foul. If she would have kept in the path that she was originally at, Steve, that would have been a charge.
Yep.
But because she did that little Euro step, she was able to draw the blocking foul and get the free throw attempts.
First one is good. Tickle in the twine on a Friday night. 30%, actually 51% free thrower is Jay Brown. And she'll make both of those. So Lady Bison will back down, and Kai Buell just loses the handle. It's going to be out of bounds off of South to the East Lady T-Birds.
Riley tried to corral that loose ball, and she was unable to. And
number 22 checking in for the Lady Thunderbirds. That'll be Abby Brady. Rebound by Jay Brown. quickly ahead to Felicia.
That was a blind pass. I'm glad that we had somebody there.
Down low to Van Tassel. Nice give off to Shrove. Oh, she tried to put it off the glass, couldn't get it to go. And it's going to be East ball. Maddie Merritt's checking in.
Look at that.
For
all
Lady
those
Bison.
young officials out there, you see that? That is not allowed. Okay, and that's the last I will talk about
it. Buell with the ball. Kicks it on the wing. Blaney with it now on the wing. She tries to cross-court it. She does to Miller. Miller gets it to number 10 for a three-pointer.
Nobody boxed out.
Buell with the rebound up and in.
You got to box out. She came clear from the other side, Steve, to get that rebound. That was a horrible pass. Horrible pass.
And Coach Bryan's going to have to take another timeout here.
Fake a pass to make a pass.
4:46 to go. So let's take a timeout with him. East 12, South 4 here on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Located in scenic Thermopolis, Wyoming, it is within walking distance access to the Hot Springs State Park, as well as world-class fishing, motorcycling, golfing, rodeo grounds, and downtown shopping and restaurants. A Wyoming family-owned and operated motel for travelers offers seasonal rates for nightly, weekly, and monthly rentals. Senior, military, and government discounts are also available. Stay at the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins on your next visit to Thermopolis, Wyoming. Make your reservation by calling 307-421-7520 and tell them 1112 BISN sent you.
Back.
Lady Bison basketball here. 4:43 to go, first quarter. They are down 12-4 early in the game. Nice pass there to Callista. Callista goes right around Buell. Stop and pop, 8-footer. Martinez with a 2-point basket. And it's 12-6. Now Buell going to shoot a three-pointer. She can't get it to go. It's rebounded by Brady. Brooke Bailey with the rebound. And somebody on the backside lost Sydney Miller.
Well, like everybody lost Sydney. I mean, she was the only one on this side of the floor.
Got the pass to her, and she just scored a nice, easy layup. Now Riley with it to Jaya Brown. Jaya. Ooh, nice pass there. Autumn just wasn't ready for her. Maddie Mirtz, I guess, wasn't ready for it because that was a great pass. So South will bring it in underneath their own basket. Give it to Callista. And she travels with it. So turnover there, and East will have the basketball. And an 8-point lead. Why can't you have your short tucked up like that?
That was NFHS rules, man.
Oh, does it actually say that? You can't tuck your shorts up? Wow.
Can't tuck your shorts up, can't roll your bands.
Blaney cutting to the basket, and they get the ball to her, and she scores a 2-point basket, and 10-point lead for East now. Mirich. And Mirich just throws it away to Sydney Miller. But a hustling Jaya Brown knocks the ball loose. Lady Bison come away with it, and they have it in the front court. Senna to Jaya. Jaya working on Buell.
Hands all over.
Shrove into the lane wildly. And they get it away to Buell. Here come the Lady Thunderbirds. Buell trying to press the action. Nice pass there. Down to number 22. She misses the bunny, though. And Mirich throws the ball out of bounds off of an East player. Now we got wholesale changes here. Who's 23 coming in for East? 23 is Willow Martin.
.240 left in the first quarter, Steve. South down by 10, largest deficit of the game.
Could have been an offensive foul on Autumn there. And another turnover. And East out on the run again. Sydney Miller, she's going to get to the bucket, and not a good foul there. Angelina picks it up. Actually, maybe it will turn out to be a good foul, depending on what these free throws look like here. A lot of lead in the scoring column for East here in the first quarter. She misses the first, does Sydney Miller. Miller shoots 50% from the line.
Yes.
And she misses them both, and Liggett will come away with the rebound.
There's other fans that have mentioned it too that are watching.
Nice block by East, but South gets the ball right back.
And you know what's funny? And I'm going to continue this rant.
23.
Because the fans online are even noticing it. She's the only one out there who's got it.
So Riley will get to the line.
Let's go, Riley. And you know why Riley got to the line is that was hustle. Pure hustle, Steve.
She got herself in a great position. So she'll make the first, 16-7. High arcer on the second one, doesn't go. Buell with the rebound for East. Quickly up ahead to Erickson. Erickson, ooh, looks like she shuffled a little bit. Willow Martin with the ball, feeds Erickson. And boy, she splits the South defense, gets right to the basket. East has had a lot of layups here in the first quarter.
And those layups are created because South's not talking on defense.
Callista just got swatted by McEwen, and there's another foul on East. I believe that'll be on number 10. Brooke Bailey with her fourth team foul for the Lady Thunderbirds. South will bring it out underneath their own basket. So Liggett with it on the wing now to Shrove. Back to Shrove. To Liggett.
Just be patient. Or Senna.
Free ball by Senna, no good.
It's a nice
Shrove
rebound
up for a
by
nice
Shrove.
rebound. She gives it off to Senna for another try, and that won't go either. And now the fouls are starting to pile up. That's going to be McEwen's first foul.
She displaced the defender, Steve. How's that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
It's great.
That's great.
South will get it in, and to nobody. Well, Shrove chases it back.
Yep, she traveled.
Shrove looks a little out of sorts tonight.
I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's tucked. That's rolled in. And
It's rolled out.
That's rolled out, and that's a varsity ref.
Not supposed to allow it, but.
And the emails were just sent out.
So scrum
there
forward
you go,
underneath.
Callista. There you go. Strong arm that.
Held ball.
Yep, that's good strong arm ball, and that's going to
stay with East on the arrow.
It's going to stay with East, but you know what's good is that puts the arrow towards us at least going into half. If it stays as it is right now, we'll get the ball out of half.
It's only the first quarter, bro.
Yeah, first quarter. Dang, it is, huh? See, that shows you how exciting this first quarter was. I thought it was the first half.
Buell for three, can't get it to go.
Get the rebound.
Fight for it underneath.
There you
it's knocked
go.
Away.
Martinez.
And South. Wow, this has been an ugly game, man. Going back and forth. There, Liggett knocks that one away.
It's a very fast-paced, energetic first quarter. Just under a minute, 18-7 your score.
And I'm kind of
Liggett's got the ball.
Straight line, but South does come away with the turnover from East, and Liggett is going to go coast to coast, L.A.
Get that.
to Chicago. Angelina with a 2-point bucket there. 18-9. Remaining.
How is she that wide open?
Oh,
How
man.
is she that wide open?
Abby
I don't understand
Brady
that.
Gets a 2-point basket for East. East on pace to score 80 points in this game if things don't change. 19 seconds. Now, Kenzie Stensis and Maddie Marich going to come in. Riley needs a blow here. So does Felicia.
You got to talk, man.
You got it.
There's no reason why number 22 is that wide open in the paint. That's just lack of communication.
So East has it in their end, probably looking for the last shot here. 6 seconds to go. It'll be Buell at the buzzer. And
Martinez with the rebound.
It doesn't go. So 1 quarter's in the book. Man, it was messy. It was fast up and down. And South needs to clean some things up. So after 1, it's East 20, South 9. You're listening to high school basketball on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all the pieces? Pena Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis. Offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Pena Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business and effectively serve your customers. Set up your free consultation now by calling 307-369-2708. Pena Business Services, solving your bookkeeping puzzle one piece at a time.
Choosing the right collector car insurance is critical. That's why American National provides clients with reliable, consistent service. Robert Martinez has first-hand knowledge of the concerns collector car and truck owners face, and American National has created a policy with the coverage and enhancements you need to protect your valuable investment. Call Robert Martinez with American National Insurance at 307-514-5003 or visit his office at 2005 Central Avenue in Cheyenne.
Back here for second quarter action. That quarter break was brought to you by Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers located off South Greeley Highway.
Expert color commentary and professional reads from Alan Cummings.
South had 8 turnovers in that first quarter, Steve. 9 rebounds, though.
You do not want Maddie Mirich out top handling that ball.
Boy, you want
Calista
that, though.
For 3. Boom!
That. That's exactly what you want. That was a great offensive set.
Way to move the ball. Got a Krista a real good look. Calista, rather. A real good look. Top of the key. Now Buell with it. Numerous uniform violations going on. Calista with a steal there. She's going to get the football pass to Angelina, who's going to lay it up and in. And South quickly back in this game on a 5-0 run to start the second quarter. It's 20-14 East. Buell turns it over again. And Liggett to come away with it. Get it on the wing to Calista. Down low to Shrove. I don't know why they have Shrove posting up Buell.
And it went off of Shrove's leg.
So Riley had a chance to rest. She's going to come back in for Kenzie. And East will have possession. Buell with the ball up top. Now she goes underneath to Abby. That one's just too.
And she was wide open.
For it.
She was wide open. They got to talk on defense.
3 straight possessions.
When you're running this type of zone defense, Steve, you've got to talk. When there's cutters flashing the end line like that, you've got to talk.
Put the ball up ahead to Angelina. She's going to running 2-point basket.
Boy, Angelina said, I'm tired of not scoring. I'm tired of it. Give me the rock.
7-0 here in the second quarter, and there Buell pulls it up and stops the bleeding for East. Before that, she had turned the ball over on 3 straight possessions. And there's going to be a hell ball there, and Buell's going to have it out of bounds. So 6:06 to go until halftime. 22-16, East with the lead. Starting to get away a little bit. There's Buell open for a three, and she's got to be about 0 for 4 from three-point range tonight. Well, she's not going to quit taking those.
No, she's not.
She's a very, very confident young lady in her ball game, so she's not going to get scared away from shooting the ball.
She's on. I mean, she's a true offensive threat. She's one of those those players that does not let a missed shot, get into her head.
So Blaney picks up her second foul. That's the 6th for East, and South will have the ball. Again, East showing pressure. Willow Martin going to check back in.
Averages 3.7 points per game for the Lady Thunderbirds.
Just Riley dribble. They're not seem to be trapping everybody but Riley. I don't know why that is, but
boy, Callista saved that one.
So Martinez with the ball. She'll cross it to Liggett. Liggett will go down the lane. She'll put up a right-hander. Can't get it to go. Volleyballed around. There's Callista. She hit it from there last time. Oh, that was no good. Van Tassel up for the rebound. South keeps it alive.
Reset. Nope. Attack that. Oh, kick it back out. Okay. Sorry. Back to my color commentary.
Martinez.
Now see, this is the South offense that we like to see, a patient offense. They're not forcing passes right now. They're taking their time. They had a few chances, got the rebounds, and now they're looking. See, look at that. Got to get those hands off the players.
Oh, that's going to be offensive.
No, that's a good call.
You guys got away with the one there, boy.
Woo. That's a great call.
Are you serious?
Well, they missed the hand check all the way down. Why not give us? That's a makeup call. That was a makeup call. That was a great makeup call. That's what it was.
Take it all day. Well, it's got to be 1-1 if it was a block. Yeah, Callista will go to the line. Wow. You would be murdering that ref if that was the other way.
I know.
First one's good.
(22-17) your score now.
So South can get it to within 4 here. It's nearing the midway mark of the second period. She does.
Well, how many points does she have, Steve? She's got
7 points on the night for Callista Martinez.
And she's got 5 rebounds and 2 steals. Now, these are all unofficial.
Mine are official. Points are
points are,
See, now we got another rolled out waistband.
And that wasn't like that earlier.
The more kids come off the bench, the more white waistbands we see. I shouldn't even have said nothing to try to get it off Allen's mind. Now they've got to have numbers. Get the ball up the floor. They do. Oh, and it's just too hard for Van Tassel. They had numbers.
You got to catch that.
They were trapping with 3 people in the backcourt. Not a very wise thing to do. South needs to recognize that and get it up the floor quickly because you'll have numbers. You'll have 4-on-2 numbers coming up the floor.
Every player's rolling their waistbands now. All of them are. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm going to let it go or it's going to drive me nuts.
I still only see the 2, but.
Well,
oh, that was a travel. You betcha. Good call by Corey Sigvartson. I love to say his last name.
I know, huh? Sigvartson. Now South's got to be patient. They got to get somebody in the middle. There you go.
Lizzie just dribbles by. Boy, she's grabbing her from behind.
Just under the 4-minute mark of the second quarter.
Man, we're giving you guys the fanboy broadcast tonight. We
are.
We need to start being professional.
We are. Okay, we've let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. In
the wind and the snow. 3-point basket.
Oh! You got to get that.
Sydney Miller's going to come away with it, and she'll get an easy layup there.
You got to get down and get that rebound, Steve.
24-18, East with the lead. South staying in this thing. And then Maddie just can't handle it. She gets it back to the middle to Senna. She goes right between the defense. Comes away to Maddie. And Autumn Shrove, man. Felicia thought about the three. Ooh, Maddie thought about the three. Swinging it around the perimeter.
You want to get someone high post?
I'd go to the basket.
Oh, no, yeah, they're running man. They're running man. There you go. That's a travel. Oh! I just want to.
Callista's coming back into the game.
I want to eat some popcorn. Hey, make sure you let us know where you're watching from on the YouTube chat feature. Panama City Beach. Yes, I am, Coach Yearsley. I'm very critical.
3-point bucket there.
Get the rebound. Get the rebound. There you go.
Oh, nice defense by South. They're going to get it up to 4.
And we got the numbers.
Liggett.
4 on 2.
Wing, Callista, stop, pop, high arc or air ball. And now Sydney Miller comes away with it for East. It's a foot race down the court. Nice look over to Abby Erickson. So Shrove's going to pick up the foul, but it's not a shooting foul. It was on the floor. Fourth team foul.
Kenzie Stensis set to check back in.
Who?
Stensis.
Kenzie Stensis.
Is that not a travel?
We're talking to somebody else. Ball into number 4, who's now into the game. She stops, pops, can't get it to go. South just can't get the rebound, though. And number 22, Abby Brady, scores a 2-point bucket. And Kenzie Stensis is going to get the ball ahead.
Oh,
man.
I hope we haven't hit that stretch. The stretch where the Lady Bison seem to turn over the ball. They've got to slow down. Drea set to check in.
.202 to go till halftime. Sydney Miller with the ball. Gets it to
No
Brady.
help side.
Nice
no help
block.
side.
Oh.
No help side defense, though.
So
Drea gets called with the foul.
Drea. It's going to be the 5th team foul. And apparently it was not a shooting foul. So East will bring it in underneath their own basket. Oh, wow, they just lost Abby Brady.
And just like
for
that,
an
it's back
easy
up to a
2-point
10-point
basket
lead.
for East. Now South comes ahead, have numbers, but East quickly back on defense. Martinez down low to Van Tassel. She's going to work on Brady. Nice 2-point basket for Van Tassel.
That is there all day long, Steve. If they attack that zone defense, that is there all game long.
So Buell with it now. She'll get it out to Erickson. To Buell, Erickson, nice ball movement there. She's going to go in for kind of a wild layup. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Brady. Boy, she's got 2 or 3 rebounds, 2 or 3 putbacks. She can't get it to go. Callista finally comes away with it there. Now Drea, all alone. Oh, man, she just way overshot the layup. Good thing Riley Van Tassel was there to scoop it and score on the rebound and putback.
Well,
Under a minute to go.
That was nerves. I guarantee you that. That was nerves.
Buell busts from deep for East. Now South quickly ahead, and again they seem to have numbers, but number 22, Brady, 6 feet 2 inches tall, so.
Well, and you know, she tried to squeeze it into Van Tassel, and Riley was just well covered. You know, she had 2 East players in between them, so that's
South.
one where she could have probably brought it in a little bit deeper into the paint.
Underneath their own basket, Demas to Liggett.
Yeah, I'm going to hold for the last shot here.
Demas.
Boy, Drea can hit
3
those.
ball, boom!
Drea can hit those.
Andrea.
Boy, she got those nerves out with that missed layup. She said, lap splash.
Is it Ogle Demas or Demas Ogle?
Ogle Demas.
I want to say that. Drea Ogle Demas. There's a steal by
Van Tassel.
6 seconds. 2, 1. Can't get the ball at the buzzer. So we got a ball game here at Storey Gym. At halftime, it's the East Lady Thunderbirds 31, South Lady Bison 25. You're listening to high school basketball on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Pena Business Services, providing bookkeeping, payroll, tax, and notary services since 2007. At Pena Business Services, they help small to medium-sized companies and nonprofits for all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. They also help individuals with their tax preparations, helping manage your day-to-day accounting with services provided on a schedule that fits your budget. Their goal is providing business owners like you peace of mind on your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax concerns so you can focus on your business. Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all of the pieces? Give Pena Business Services a call at 307-369-2708 to set up a free consultation.
Welcome to the historic Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins. Located in scenic Thermopolis, Wyoming, it is within walking distance access to the Hot Springs State Park, as well as world-class fishing, motorcycling, golfing, rodeo grounds, and downtown shopping and restaurants. A Wyoming family-owned and operated motel for travelers, offers seasonal rates for nightly, weekly, and monthly rentals. Senior, military, and government discounts are also available. Stay at the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins on your next visit to Thermopolis, Wyoming. Make your reservation by calling 307-421-7520 and tell them 1112 BISN sent you.
It's much more affordable than you realize to protect your family with the Robert Martinez Agency. Having life insurance will protect you and your loved ones and help ensure the future. As a trusted advisor, Robert Martinez will guide you through the wide range of life insurance plans and their fantastic benefits to find an affordable plan with the right coverages. Working to guide and secure your future. Robert Martinez Agency, 20th and Central in downtown Cheyenne. Call for a no-obligation consultation and quote at 307-514-5003.
You're watching the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
More than 7.7 million American teenagers participate in high school sports every year, including about 19,000 here in Wyoming. They're all learning essential life lessons, like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline, skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hey, this is Steve.
And this is Alan.
And you're listening to the Bison on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all the pieces? Pena Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis. Offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Pena Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business and effectively serve your customers. Set up your free consultation now by calling 307-369-2708. Pena Business Services, solving your bookkeeping puzzle one piece at a time.
Choosing the right collector car insurance is critical. That's why American National provides clients with reliable, consistent service. Robert Martinez has first-hand knowledge of the concerns collector car and truck owners face, and American National has created a policy with the coverage and enhancements you need to protect your valuable investment. Call Robert Martinez with American National Insurance at 307-514-5003 or visit his office at 2005 Central Avenue in Cheyenne.
The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins is the place to stay the next time you're in Thermopolis, Wyoming. One review from TripAdvisor says, "The Round Top is a great place to stay, not only because it's old-fashioned and quaint, not only because it's very inexpensive, and not only because you truly feel like a guest, it is also just a 10-minute walk to the hot springs. I don't know why you'd want to stay anywhere else." Make your reservation now at the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins by calling 307-421-7520.
This broadcast is being brought to you by the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Back here live, Steve. Woo!
We got a ball game here in the early one. It is the East Lady Thunderbirds 31, South Lady Bison 25. South actually outscoring East 16-11.
So I was asked
the second quarter.
I was asked on YouTube why I'm making such an issue of the uniform rule. Okay, so I'm going to answer this question because we were all sent emails as officials just 2 weeks ago. Just 2 weeks ago, we were sent emails. The ADs were sent emails to not let their shorts be worn like that. And these are varsity officials, Steve, that will be probably playing, doing postseason play, but yet us officials that aren't, postseason qualified, how does that look on us?
And the reason we make an issue out of it is because it becomes a season-long issue when it's not enforced.
And then when the refs that do enforce it, like us, we're the ones who get yelled at by the coaches because we've asked the players to fix their shorts. And I'm going to leave it at that for the rest of the night. South finished that first half, Steve, with a big shot by Dre Ogledemus.
And we see South players. Felicia Senna's got hers rolled out now. So,
yep.
I mean,
c'est la vie.
Get
right?
back to basketball here.
That's
Van Tassel
right.
thought about the 16-footer, steps into about
Get
a 14-footer.
that rebound. Get that rebound. Ooh, she was on the line. She was on the line.
So it'll be out of bounds to the Lady Thunderbirds.
I'm really impressed with how South, Steve, got down, fought back, got down again, and fought back again.
Yeah, they were down 11 points after the first quarter and only 6 at half. So if they can come out here and play in the third quarter the way they played in that second, they could really tighten this thing up. McEwen down on the block, gets it knocked away, and it comes away to Martinez.
Well, I'm crediting Shrove with that steal because she's the one who knocked it away.
There's a scrum going on underneath and a foul, whistle. Not a foul.
No, they're calling a foul.
Oh, they are. Number 12.
Ooh, Jay Brown. That's her third, Steve.
I've only have her for 2, Alan.
They have her for 3 up there.
Really?
Yeah.
I only have her for 2.
Hands up, Jaya, hands up! Active feet!
So East moving it around. And an air ball there comes down to Shrove, and here comes Jaya the other way.
South, honestly, in my opinion, they've dominated the glass in this game, Steve. In terms of rebounding, they've done a great job rebounding offensively and defensively. We get some of these shots to start falling, this can be a really exciting second half.
So the ball to Shrove out on the right wing. Enters down low to Riley, puts up a right hand, can't get it to go. McEwen there for that rebound.
Use the backboard. Use the backboard.
Abby Erickson coming the other way. She'll put up a right hand runner, can't get it to go. Volleyballed around and it comes away to number 11, Blaney. Oh, who was that?
That was
number 13. Kai Buell was at a 3. And East boosts their lead back up to 9 points here. So Jaya will bring it up. She'll work on Sydney Miller. And there's a foul there. It was a shooting foul.
It's going to be her first.
Sydney Miller. And that'll put Jaya at the line. She has 2 points tonight. She's 2 for 2 from the line. Misses the front, or the first one rather.
I would like to say that miss was because of Steve, because he had to say that she was 2 for 2.
The old jinxer.
Jinxter.
She's going to make this one, though.
Tylen Page watching down in Colorado. Wish you the best. Hope you're having a great senior year down there, bud. Miss you up here in Cheyenne. Exciting young man there. Got to watch him play with South during the summer. He was unstoppable, Steve, in the summertime was here at South.
Buell looking to take this one over. She
nice short little
dribbles in
there.
the lane. Wow, she has.
Oh, you look at that. You got a 3-on-1. Finish that. Oh, ball to chin. Ball to chin. Quit that underhand layup. Ball to chin. Steal that pass, Callista. Oh, get the ball back. She's out of bounds. Way out of bounds. Ugh. So unofficially, I've got her for 4 steals, 6 rebounds, Steve, and 3 turnovers.
Oh, man, I am putting her stats in the wrong column. Ah, it's going to mess my whole sheet up. Alan, pick it up for me.
That's Buell with the ball. And she gives it over to Miller, far side. Right side, far side, right side. She's just holding on to the ball now, number 11. Kicks it down low, and that's tipped out of bounds. Riley Van Tassel tips the ball out of bounds.
So 36-26, East with a 10-point lead. They're on a 5-0 run here to start the third quarter.
5-1.
Oh, excuse me, you're right. Jaya did hit the one free throw.
Oh,
now
you cannot leave Miller wide open. And then Fowler.
Callista with a silly foul there. As Miller's going to go to the line for 3.
It's only her second foul. But you're going to send Miller, who on the season, Steve, is a 50% free throw shooter.
Sydney Miller misses the first one. She'll have 2 more here.
Oh, now she was just told to fix them, but number 13 hasn't been told.
Well, she's kind of trying to untuck her shirt to try to.
They just told Miller to fix your shorts, but they're going to let number old Buell, Kai Buell. Is that star treatment? That's star treatment.
It's the LeBron treatment. So she makes the second of 3.
So here's the audience behind us in the spy cam. This is the spy cam. This is the East cam. This is all the East fans behind us. That's my forehead. That's Steve.
Hey. So she makes 2 of the 3, and it's a 12-point lead now for East. And, wow, that's got to be a foul on number 3 there. You bet. So. Sydney Miller with her second.
This is the spy cam. Now I got it on the fans. There's the Bison Web and Media camera. There's Coach Puev and there's Kate. They take care of us here at South. Two of our biggest supporters right there.
So Martinez brings it down the floor to Van Tassel. And on the wing to Jaya. Jaya up top.
We've been outscored 7-1 so far, Steve. We've got to get it. That's a good call. On the floor even. She wasn't in the act of shooting. But you know what? Did you see what she did, Steve? She attacked. That's what you got to do. You can't stay on the perimeter the whole game. You got to attack that gap like that. Draw the defense in. Maybe you get them into foul trouble. Number 11, that's her 3rd foul.
It is her 3rd foul.
You know, and she averages 9 points a game. Now, that's really not foul trouble right now, but it could
Well, it's
lead
going
to
to cause
something.
her to come out of the game, so yeah, a little bit of trouble. She's a 5'10 junior, is Blaney. Shrove with the ball now. She'll dribble it out, and just too hard for Van Tassel, but ball gets knocked out to Jaya at the top of the key. South working it. Shrove to Callista. Callista. She's going to try running. Right-hander up and good.
Back down to a 10-point lead.
9 points for Callista Martinez on the game. Now Buell. She leads all scorers with 14, almost to her average. On the wing, cross court to Buell, is going to pop a 3. And the rebound comes back down to East. So South needs to get a rebound here. East getting second chances.
We were talking about in the first half, South was dominating in the glass, and now right now East seems to be dominating on the glass. South goes through this though. You can't let Kai Buell open like that much distance, and then turn the ball over to Miller. Just like that, 5 points, just like that, Steve. And now you're down by 15.
Yeah.
And then you turn the ball over.
Long off the glass there. Van Tassel comes away with it. South needs to get a score on this possession.
That's a nice move
Nice
there.
step. Jaya Brown steps right around the defense.
Nice move there.
And scores, and there'll be a timeout called by Coach DeBryan.
It's going to be a full timeout, Steve.
Let's take it with them. You're listening to high school basketball on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network. With a dedicated agent who can help you make well-informed decisions about protecting your lifestyle. With years of experience in the insurance industry and an outstanding array of products and services for home, auto, and life, you can feel good you're doing what's right for your family. Let Robert Martinez be your insurance ally. Call him today at 307-514-5003.
You're watching the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, back at you live here at Storey Gym. As I want to give a special thanks to our sponsors out there, Robert Martinez Agency, Richardson Construction, Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins, Pena Business Services, S&J Signs Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, Grandma and Grandpa DeBryan, and Case Management for Positive Solutions. South, well, I'll tell you what, we were down by 5 or by 6 to start the half.
Down by 5 to start the half, and now it's 13.
5, and now we had it down to 10, and then a quick 5-0 run.
So Kai Buell will bring it up for the Lady T-Birds. I believe she has 17 points on the game. She does, to lead all scorers. Going to try to add some more. There's an air ball. And the ball's dribbled out of bounds by Willow Martin. So South will get the ball on the turnover. Martinez being trapped, trying to move the ball up the floor. That's a lot of contact there. And a kicked ball is going to be called on East, so it'll be South's possession here. 2:46 to go.
I don't think Callista realized Autumn was back right behind her, but, you know, Autumn's got to make more of an effort to let her know that she's back there, too.
Communication. So. Alan talks about it all the time.
South Orange. Ooh, there was a nice push off that wasn't called, but.
Callista with it on the right wing. Tries to go baseline and is shut off.
It's good defense by East. Get the ball to Autumn. She's right there.
Rebound, Mirich. Liggett for three. Long off the iron. Comes down to Callista. She's going to get in and get fouled. The bucket doesn't go, but she'll get to the line.
Hey, nothing better than trying to get points with the clock stopped.
Abby Brady commits the foul.
2:12 left in this third quarter. Senna set to check in.
Martinez looking for 10, possibly 11 here. Oh, she did not get the old man.
She did not get the old man roll there. She's doing her best. Keep her composure. You know, I could see what Martinez was trying to do earlier in that. She was trying to.
She does make the second. 10 points for Callista Martinez, and it's a 12-point East lead. 2:12 to go in the third quarter. South's going to back off, and East will bring the ball up the floor unopposed. It is Sydney Miller. Miller to Buell.
Why are you just letting her go? Don't let her go like that. I mean, wait till a defender gets. That should be South ball.
Great defense down low by Maddie Mirich. So South putting up a heck of a fight here tonight.
Boy, they really are, aren't they? They're playing really good basketball.
Is East the #1 girls team in the state? Liggett.
Number 2.
Number 2. Nice pass there to Senna. Senna, right hand's too strong, and it's going to be off Autumn Shrove, I believe. Nope. Say it's off of East, and South will maintain possession underneath their own basketball.
Well, we got to get those bunnies when we have a chance. Got to get those bunnies when we have the chance.
Out top to Mirich. To Shrove. Shrove in the lane. Left-hander can't get it to go.
Offensive foul.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that going to be on Autumn?
Yep.
2 fouls on Autumn. 4.
Comes Jay Brown checking back in.
Correct that. 3 team fouls for South.
Quick break. Quick break for Martinez. She's quickly back on the floor. Senna and Mirich checking out. Well, you're only down 12, Steve, you know.
A lot of game left. Oh, Miller bounces it off her foot. Oh, they should have come back and pressured her, man.
Oh, they really should have. They made that too easy.
Could have possibly got her in a 10-second violation. There's a feed down low, and Emma Jacobson wasn't looking for it.
So they're doing a defense-offense type of substitutions for South right now.
So South will bring it in. East again trapping in the backcourt. And that's going to be too strong for Callista.
Ooh, that's South ball.
Yep.
That's South ball. That's right.
Call there.
That's what hustle is. That's hustle right there for Martinez.
Right there on it.
That's hustle. Great hustle there. Erickson was just going to let it roll out of bounds.
So Felicia will inbound it. And Jaya Brown has it out top now. Minute 10 to go, third quarter. South down 12. Callista Martinez with it. To Jaya. She just gets stuffed by McEwen.
Boy, she's
did. Laughing about it, smiling.
She knows she did.
And that pass is too tall for Erickson from Buell, so turnover Lady T-Birds, and they're going to call timeout. It will be a 30-second timeout. Time for Allen to give you a station identification here on 1112 BISN.
And this is Allen.
And you're listening to the Bison on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on that red subscribe button. It's just like liking a Facebook page, except you're subscribing. You're just letting us know that you like us. It's YouTube's version of friending us, as they are a video service, so you subscribe to video services.
And if we get 1,000 subscribers, we start getting paid.
Yeah.
You're paid.
Paid. Well, that's not the real reason why we want it.
No, we're never going to get there.
Yep.
52.8 seconds to go. South will bring it up again under that typical East pressure. And East is now going to back off, let him get it across. Callista all the way to the hoop. Right hand up and in.
There you go.
Lead back to 10 now. See if South can get a stop here and maybe bring it under double digits for the fourth quarter. Oh, McEwen to Erickson. She can't get it to go. And boy, bodies are banging around down low. And it comes away to, I'm not quite sure who scored that. Buell again, I guess. Here comes Callista. Right hand up and in. So Callista taking over for South here.
Do not let Buell.
3 seconds to go.
Got to know where Buell's at. That shot shouldn't count.
Okay, so that is the end of the third quarter. The score is East 45, South 35. Come back. We're still in this game. And we've got 8 minutes to go here on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins is the place to stay the next time you're in Thermopolis, Wyoming. One review from TripAdvisor says, "The Round Top is a great place to stay, not only because it's old-fashioned and quaint, not only because it's very inexpensive, and not only because you truly feel like a guest, it is also just a 10-minute walk to the hot springs. I don't know why you'd want to stay anywhere else." Make your reservation now at the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins by calling 307-421-7520.
I want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, S&J Signs Incorporated. Signs and traffic control here in Cheyenne, in southeast Wyoming. Actually, they run in a lot of different places in the state of Wyoming. Keeping drivers safe on your roads. They've been our longest sponsor, 8 years and running right now.
So East jumped out to a sizable lead. South's kind of brought it back. It's 10 points now to start the fourth quarter. But East will have the ball to start. Remember to send us your chat comments. So Sydney Miller bring it in for East. To Buell. Nope, that's Erickson. And the pass too tall. Abby Brady tried to get it to a cutting Erickson, and it was just over her head, so turnover.
Well, you're down 10 points in the last quarter, Steve. You've got to take a possession at a time now. I mean, offensively. I mean, that's your goal anyways, but you really – points are like at a premium right now for this Bison offense.
Well, and the key thing there is they got to stop there on the first possession. Senna with an 8-footer. Autumn Strove hustling on the backside for a rebound. She got it on the block, put it up and in.
Back into single digits now, Steve.
Buell. Oh, that should have been a travel.
Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Wow, she was hopping around on that one foot.
Yeah, she was.
And Maddie Merritz is going to pick up the foul. Only her first. Brady misses the first free throw.
Boy, if South would have played like this Wednesday night, we would have given Central a run for their money as well. More patient on offense.
Brady makes the second. 9-point game.
Lady Bison still very much in this game, Steve.
Liggett down low to Van Tassel. Turn around right hand. Good. Down to a 7-point lead. Buell goes around Shrove, gets into the lane. Feed down low to Brady. She can't make the layup. Comes back to Autumn Shrove.
Seven rebounds for Autumn right now. You can get this back down to a 5-point lead right here.
Two-possession game here. Van Tassel right hand can't get it to go. Comes away to Erickson on the rebound.
Probably not the shot you wanted right there, but hey, sometimes you got to try to take it, right?
Buell going to stop and pop a long 3-pointer.
She could just shoot those like
she's going to play D1 ball. I bet you.
Well, at least in D1 ball, they'll let her roll her shorts like that. I'm sorry. I had to throw that in there. She's the only one who's had it all game long. They've even asked people to roll their shorts, fix their shorts, but.
So Martinez will bring it in. 6 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Man, had it down to 7, and then Buell hits that long 3, puts it back up to 10.
Feed down low, and I was straight line. Didn't see what happened there. 3-point by Liggett, can't get it to go. And they're fighting for the rebound. Calista Martinez has it, and she misses the putback, but she'll be fouled.
Oh, that's just pure hustle there. They tried to feed the ball where you were straight line. They were trying to feed the ball to Martinez, who was down low, and the ball got knocked around and batted around and came back out to Liggett, who put up that 3, and then we saw what happened from there. So.
First free throw's good.
So can I point out a historical fact about this game right now, Steve?
Yeah.
This is the closest the Lady Bison have ever been against Cheyenne East in the 4th quarter. Ever.
Ever?
Ever in a varsity game.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Second one's good. So 14 points on the night for Callista. And it's an 8-point lead. Boy, South would do well to get a stop here. Buell working on Shrove. McEwen was alone down low. Gets it to Blaney for about a little 8-footer.
Boy, she hit that short corner, Steve, and she would just knocked it down like it was nothing.
6 points for Blaney on the night. This thing's just bouncing back and forth. But
got to get some stops,
from a 10-point to an 8-point lead. So, yeah, we're scoring with them, but we need to get a stop. That could have been Blaney's 4th foul there. Now Buell with it. Up to Blaney. And Shrove fouls her from the backside. Three fouls on the game for Autumn. I think Felicia's going to go get her.
Well, she hasn't been out that much the second half, Felicia, huh?
I'll tell you, this gym is plenty hot tonight.
Yes, it is.
First one's good for Blaney.
Make sure you stay tuned for boys action on the other link, the second link of the night.
The missing link.
SouthHighBisonAthletics.com, or you can go to YouTube.com/1112BISN, find the link there. Or you can even find the link in the description of this video for boys action. We will start that feed immediately at the conclusion of this game, even though it won't start for about 10 minutes after this game's over. But
timeout here at the 62nd. Let's take one with them. You're listening to high school basketball on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Pena Business Services, providing bookkeeping, payroll, tax, and notary services since 2007. At Pena Business Services, they help small to medium-sized companies and nonprofits for all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. They also help individuals with their tax preparations, helping manage your day-to-day accounting with services provided on a schedule that fits your budget. Their goal is providing business owners like you peace of mind on your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax concerns so you can focus on your business. Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all of the pieces? Give Pena Business Services a call at 307-369-2708.
Back here live, fourth quarter action. So this is what the floor looks like after Steve gets a handful of popcorn. Oh my goodness.
Sustenance. South will have the ball. East has the 12-point lead.
Oh.
East still with some backcourt pressure. South will get it ahead to Jay. Oh, she stepped on the line. So another turnover, and East had it as close as 8 here.
Oh my goodness.
Pick coming.
But now they might go down.
Nope, they're not going to go down anymore. They're going to play good, solid defense, just
There's
like that.
A steal, almost a steal by Riley Van Tassel.
Oh my goodness!
Boy, somebody lost Blaney on the backside. She has 6 points here in the fourth quarter. So Abby Erickson, that's her third foul. And Jay will bring it up. We're under 5 to go here in the ball game. 14-point Lady Thunderbird lead. South had it as close as 8, as I mentioned. Jaya now. And Abby Erickson's going to get her 4th foul. And Jay Brown will go to the line. East fans did not like that call.
No.
At all.
Do they ever like any?
They did not like that call at all. That's one of those blarges. Could have gone either way.
Could have. It could have.
Could have.
Then the South fans would have erupted.
So Jaya not able to hit the 1-and-1. Blaney there for the rebound for East to McEwen. McEwen, her right-hander can't go and is volleyballed around and corralled by East again. Now Jay Brown comes away with it on a steal. Up ahead to Liggett. Liggett. She was grabbed on the arm by Blaney, I believe, going to the basket. I don't believe that's going to be a shooting foul, but it is a shooting foul. Kai Buell, that's her first foul. That's her first transgression other than
the uniform. Oh, my goodness.
Liggett.
Well, you can't blame her. They've let it go the whole game, Steve, you know. So.
And she misses the second.
Oh, there's going to be a battle.
Around and Liggett comes down away with it.
That's hustle there from Liggett.
Callista, nice fade down low to Van Tassel. Her right-hander's too short.
Goodness. We got to get those. We've got to get those, Steve.
Tough sledding on some of those boards tonight.
Oh. Stay down the low. Stay straight up.
McEwen, turnaround right-hander can't go. And Jaya Brown, all 5'4" of her, in amongst the Giants for a rebound. She'll come the other way. She loses the handle and walks with it.
Yep. It's hard to see. It's hard to see if it was knocked out of her hands and then tree covered, but Corey right on top of it said that she lost control on her own and picked it up again, so.
So East will bring the ball in. 13-point lead now for the Lady T-Birds. See if they try to
3:40 left.
Run a little bit of clock here, or if they're just going to keep attacking. It's going to be a reach by Senna. South still with one to give. Down low to Brady. Her right hand don't go. She gets her own rebound. Misses again. And South will come away with it. Ahead to Felicia. And she just can't corral it. That's a foul. Should be, rather. I believe we're going to follow with a full timeout.
Okay.
All right, let's take a timeout with him here on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network. With American National, you get a dedicated agent who can help you make well-informed decisions about protecting your lifestyle. With years of experience in the insurance industry and an outstanding array of products and services for home, auto, and life, you can feel good you're doing what's right for your family. Let Robert Martinez be your insurance ally. Call him today at 307-514-5003.
This broadcast is being brought to you by BISN, your Bison Network.
This game brought to you by the sponsors listed on the right-hand side of your screen. I want to give a special thanks to them, as well as Case Management for Positive Solutions. Stay tuned for boys action. Doubleheader. Boys action will be on the second link found in the description here, or you can find it at youtube.com/1112BISN.
Callista Martinez goes to the basket with the right hand, can't get it to go. It's going to come away. Actually, East saved it back inbounds to South. Liggett for three. Oh, my goodness. She's been so close with all three of her attempts. Now, Felicia Center with a rebound, put back by Callista, and she's fouled.
Boy, she can knock this game back down to 10 points right here, Steve, with 3:05 left in the game. Still plenty of time.
I think Abby Erickson's out of the game. Abby Erickson is fouled out, the senior for East.
Are they saying it was on the floor?
No.
Ooh. Oh, hey, there's 11-12 BISN up on the big board. Hey. 1-1. Should have been a three-point attempt, but we'll take 3 points, right? 3 points, can't complain.
Hey, was that on the shot? Hey, was that on the shot?
She makes both of them.
The second one.
Boy, Callista with 18 points this game, Stephen, with South down by 11. Still not going away with 3 minutes left in this game.
Kai Buell with it.
Double dribble.
Yeah, there you go. Great catch.
Yep.
That's great
right.
We are being fanboys tonight, man.
Well, I tell you what.
Better clean it up in the boys' game.
I should be asked to the state tournament with the calls I'm making tonight.
Probably have some people on listening to us wanting to work with us, and they're going, wait, these guys are just a couple of fanboys.
It's going to be one double bonus. Double bonus for Callista. Boy, I'll tell you what, there's nothing better than to try to knock this lead down with the clock stopped, Steve. Nothing better.
Nothing, Alan.
Nothing. Well, I'd say a king-size Snickers bar is pretty good. That's probably better.
Or getting fouled on a made three-pointer.
Yeah, the old-fashioned, old-fashioned four-point play.
No such thing. Boy, Callista's on from the line tonight.
Oh,
1, 2,
these are
3,
huge.
4, 5, she's 8 for 9.
Oh, these are huge free throws, Steve.
I shouldn't have said nothing.
You said something.
She's going to make it.
Blah. Here we go. Yeah!
90% from the line.
South down by 9. 2:40 left in this ball game, Steve.
They need a stop.
Here's where you cannot lose.
Oh, Blaney just got over on Jaya, but Jaya knocks it out of bounds, so East will have another opportunity here.
Got to have backside help, though. Got to have backside help. You got to be more aware on the backside. She got beat right there, and Riley really didn't close down to help out.
There's almost a steal by.
That's South ball. That's South ball. That's right. South ball. Should I put the camera on the East fans? Show their their angst.
Their absolute disgust.
that call. Oh.
2:26 to go. South down by 9. East pressuring them. Now Angelina. She's going to try right-hander. Can't get it to go. Fantassel there for the rebound.
And the foul.
And the putback and the foul.
Oh, my goodness.
This could make it a 2-possession game if she makes this.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything else. Right there, Steve. Riley Van Tassel with the chance, with the old-fashioned three-point play. I've been wanting to say that all night, dude.
You finally got it in.
I finally got to say it. Oh. All you fans out there, make sure you subscribe to us. Hey, old Fred McRae.
Freddie.
We appreciate your supporting us, man. There it is.
Makes it 2-possession game here.
2-possession.
2:15 to go.
What an exciting game. What an exciting game.
55-49. South can get a stop here.
Cover that baseline.
There's McHugh in right-hander. She got it to go.
And that's going to be it.
East going to call timeout.
Oh, my goodness.
2 minutes to go. 60-second timeout. Let's take it with him here on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Pena Business Services, providing bookkeeping, payroll, tax, and notary services since 2007. At Pena Business Services, they help small to medium-sized companies and nonprofits for all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. They also help individuals with their tax preparations, helping manage your day-to-day accounting with services provided on a schedule that fits your budget. Their goal is providing business owners like you peace of mind on your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax concerns so you can focus on your business. Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all of the pieces? Give Pena Business Services a call at 307-369-2708 to set up a free consultation.
You're watching the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Oh, Steve.
What
2 minutes left.
Back to an 8-point lead, but South will have the ball.
2 minutes left on an exciting game here. South pushing the number 2 ranked Lady Thunderbirds to the limit so far tonight.
And now the Lady Thunderbirds are going to back off for the first time tonight.
This is the closest. This is the closest we've ever been to the Lady Thunderbirds this late in the game in the history of this rivalry between these two teams on the girls' side. And check, riding her all the way down with a hand on her.
Looking for 3.
Knock that down.
Oh, my goodness, she's been close. Rebound.
There you go. There you go.
13. Kai Buell only her second, but again gives South a chance to score a couple points with the clock stopped. To the C. For you and me. And Felicia misses the first. She's not scored tonight. So a little bit of an offensive slump over the last couple games for Felicia.
Got to get this one. Got to get this one.
She does. Still 3-possession game, though.
Now you know East is just going to look to run the clock. 1:30 left. You got to do something. Got to foul something. Stop the clock. Pressure the ball. You've got 1:30 left. You cannot just let him run clock. That's a travel. Oh, my goodness.
Looks like she had a little stumble.
Oh, she traveled. That should have been Corey's call. Oh, she traveled. But it stops the clock at least.
Yeah,
hopefully she doesn't hit both.
She's a good free throw shooter.
Yeah, she is.
Makes the first.
Hey, if anything, I know there's really no moral victory in sports, but with broadcasters, this is a moral victory so far.
Well, South's played a good game.
They played a great game.
Nothing to be ashamed of with this performance tonight.
Nothing at all. You still got time. You're down 3 full possessions right now, though.
I think everybody in the state knows that South Lady Bison basketball team is on the move.
Oh,
they are
yeah.
on the rise.
Yep.
Number 11, is that going to be her? Nope, that's her fourth.
That's her fourth. Double bonus, though. Callista going to the free throw line for 2. So immediately at the end of this game, we will start the broadcast for the boys' game, even though the boys' game won't start until about 10 minutes after this at the conclusion, but we'll start that one immediately after this one.
Boy, Callista's 10 out of 11 from the line.
21 points for Martinez. Boy, if she doesn't get Athlete of the Week here soon, I'm going to have to call Jeremiah.
Wow, what a night from the line. 11 for 12. That ought to really up her percentage. Oh, Felicia.
No, you have to.
Yeah,
you have to.
Kind of what
that's
you're
a good foul.
for.
Yeah. That's a great. You stop the clock. You're sending Miller to the free throw line, who's 50% from the field. I mean, from the charity stripe.
She's like 2 for 5 tonight. So shooting under that 50%.
But it's still a 1-and-1, which is good. So hopefully she misses this. You got to rebound, though. You got to get the rebound if she misses the front end. Get that rebound. No!
Oh, McEwen gets the rebound. And she'll put her right hand up and in.
That's a hard person to block out, though.
That's a hard person. Buell almost steals it. Callista just trying to take the game over herself.
I'll tell you what, they can't
But
stop
that
her.
fouls Blaney out of the game.
They can't stop her. Why not?
So she'll be going for
47.5 seconds left. You're down by 9.
She's got 22 points on the night, this Callista. Come on. Yeah, it's going to take one. And that's not a. Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, give this Lady Bison team credit.
Well, Callista's she's like 11 for 12 from the line though.
This Lady Bison team fell apart against the Lady Indians on Wednesday.
Yep.
Self-destructed against the Lady Bison, and now to come back against the number 2 ranked team in the state and push them to the limit.
With this.
Push them to the limit.
Wow, she's been good from the line. That might be a South record, 13 of 14.
I'm going to effort that.
From the line.
It's only a 30-second timeout.
So Allen's got a little time. Stick around with us after this. We got boys action coming right up for you. As it'll be the number 2 East T-Birds taking on your South High Bison here at the Old Man Storey Gymnasium.
So, Steve, give us a little history. Why do they call it the Old Man?
Storey Gymnasium was probably built in the 1950s. Cheyenne used to have one high school. It was Cheyenne High School, and this was the gym that was built for Cheyenne High School.
So the record is 25 free throw attempts in a game with 20 made in a game by Danny Noble in 2014.
Wow, so she's not even
close
there. But so yeah, the Old Man used to be the gym for everything. Now all the high schools in town have their own big, beautiful gymnasium facilities, but this is the place they always bring these Crosstown Rivalry games to. And Buell, again, not the one you want to foul.
But they're letting them inbound it to her. That's the whole thing I don't understand. The one person you don't want to foul, but yet you're letting them inbound the ball to her. No, that's the frustrating part.
Frustrating part, Alan.
Down by 7. 45.6 seconds left. Anything's possible, Steve. Ask Reggie Miller from the Indiana Pacers.
Buell.
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 Buell. Buell. Buell. Buell.
Bueller.
Back up to a 9-point lead.
So 45 seconds. South's going to have to come down and get something quick here.
Knock it down fast. And that's not fast. Bust that three,
Got to bust that. Oh.
Busted 2.
There's Senna with a 2-point basket. They get it right into Buell. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Someone's gotta find her.
How is she getting the ball on the inbound? I don't understand. Oh, one person. The one person. That's right, Derek. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. These ladies have put on a fight, and I'll tell you what, they'll only be down 7. No, I will admit I wasn't expecting the Lady Thunderbirds to really be that good this year, but then Buell transferred from Rock Springs, and that totally changed the outlook of this team.
So 26 seconds. It's now a 9-point game.
Got to be fast. Got to be fast.
Can't be trading 2s. Martinez 2-point basket.
That should have been a foul. I agree.
And a timeout, 30-second timeout.
We're going to stick you right here.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Bison Web and Media, parent company of 1112 BISN. Make sure you go to our website, southhighbisonathletics.com, for all of your Bison news. And then make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, 1217A South Greeley Highway. Give them a call at 772-0955. I might have to give them a call about my heels, Steve.
Oh, you might have to do that.
Richardson Construction Incorporated, building throughout Wyoming for over 25 years, building your dreams into a reality. And then, of course, S&J Signs Incorporated, keeping drivers safe on your roads.
So 17.5 seconds to go. South used their last timeout. They're down 7. They need to not let Buell get it on the inbound. They need to try to get a steal and a quick score here. Odds are stacked against them.
Well, they're double teaming her. That's exactly what I would do. But she still gets the ball. How does that happen? How does that happen? Oh, my goodness.
That was a well-designed play by the East coaching staff.
They knew they were going to double team her. Sorry, I left the S&J signs on there.
Two shots now for Buell.
Just to make it back to a 9-point lead. But you got to give Cheyenne South credit. They just did not. They were down by 11. They were down by 15, Steve. By 15.
How many, Alan?
By 15 in the third quarter. And they fought back, had it down to 7 on multiple occasions. Just couldn't get over that hump. I blame it on the illegal uniforms.
So Buell putting together a night. She has 30 points on the night. Callista with 26 for South.
And I think 8 of those came from the free throw line in the last 20 seconds of this game.
Three-pointer. Martinez can't get it to go. East has no sense in fouling now with 3 seconds to go.
Well, at least they fouled somebody who's a 44% free throw shooter.
So that's going to do it here. Let's see how we do on the free throws, but Lady Bison are going to go down here, stick around for boys action up approximately 15 minutes after this one. So make yourself a sandwich, refreshing that ice-cold soft drink, and be ready for some boys action. The girls put on a good show for us here in the first one, and hopefully the boys could do the same, and we can have a good one in the nightcap. So she makes them both.
No, she missed the first one.
Oh, did you? Oh, you're right. She did miss the first one. So that'll do it here. Final score, East 68, South 58. And come back for boys action on the other link. Alan's going to put it up for you on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.